Hello, my YouTube world. This is Johnny Mo. Happy New Year. I'm finally back. I'm going to make a couple videos here, but just took a break from social media, just everything involving business. We haven't had hardly any snow. I think I've only dropped my plow once, maybe salted a few different times, but nothing major here. No significant storms, nothing. Just been really relaxing and just enjoying my time off. This is probably the first winter in a while where I've not had to do a lot of snow. But starting out in 2016, we talk a lot about business. We talk a lot about different things. But here's some questions I want to ask if I was interviewing somebody. Like, I want to interview Lawn Care Rookie. So I'm going to ask these questions to Lawn Care Rookie. And I'm going to answer them for myself. And I've wrote some questions down here, and I want to ask Lawn Care Rookie to do a video to answer these questions. Learn a little bit more about each other. We're always talking about videos and business and different aspects. I'd like to ask these same questions to Brian from Top Notch. We'd like to ask these same questions to Keith Kelfus. So I'm calling you guys out to do a video to answer these questions. Let's learn a little bit more about each other. These are fun questions, makes you think a little bit. We're off for the winter unless you're plowing snow. So let's just have some fun with this. So Lawn Care Rookie, Brian and Keith, I want to ask you, what are your favorite movies? What movies do you like to watch? Now, I'm going to list, you can list, your favorite movies. I'm going to list mine right here. My favorite movies are Barbershop, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Boys in the Hood, Facing the Giants. It's one of my favorites. If I had to list, Facing the Giants is probably one of my favorites. The Rocky/Creed, series. I love the Rocky Creed. Another one is Remember the Titans. Okay, Remember the Titans. Now, some comedies I like, some comedy/romantic. I like Down to You. I like The Intern, which I watched recently. It was an excellent movie. Great movie. If you really want to watch a good movie, as of lately, besides Creed, The Intern was really, really good. And Money Can't Buy Me Love. It was a really old with Patrick Dempsey in it, really back in the day. I love that movie. Maybe a little corny, but they're mine. So if I had to pick a movie out of all that, probably Facing the Giants and Remember the Titans would be my favorite movies. Now, next question. What's your favorite actress? Who's your favorite actress, you guys? Who do you like to go and watch? Mine is Gabrielle Union. I love everything she makes. I think she's gorgeous, beautiful actor. Love everything she makes. Who's your favorite actor? Mine is Denzel Washington. I think that this guy plays a wide variety of characters and does it very well. Love Denzel Washington movies. My favorite song. Now, I know this is going to be very hard for you, but it's just your favorite song. I like to listen to Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. I love that song. Love the band. As a matter of fact, the next question, what is your favorite band? Mine would be Journey. I think Journey with Steve Perry was just phenomenal. Love, it's one of those bands where you can listen to every song, especially their greatest hit. I think their greatest hits album is probably the best hits album I've ever purchased, where I can listen from the first song all the way completely to the end. Great stuff. Love Journey. My favorite artist is Keith Sweat. I like everything Keith Sweat made. The next question would be the genre of music. And obviously, since I love Keith Sweat, it's going to be R&B. R&B is my favorite genre of music. I love Keith Sweat. I love the R&B, like the R. Kelly sound, the Jodeci sound. The R&B side of hip-hop is just awesome. Love that. Greatest era of music. Now, to me, it was Motown. When Motown came out, that 10-year span, they just hit after hit after hit. I love the sound of Motown. I think I have everything that Motown's ever put out. Love that era. So what is it for you? What do you like? What era? Maybe it's the classic rock, the Led Zeppelin era, the glam rock, the grunge rock, the punk. Maybe it's R&B. Specify the New Jack Sound City. Specify what you like to listen to. What's that era of music that it seems like you consistently go back to, and you have a lot of songs from that era. Mine's Motown. I think I have everything that Motown's ever put out. The Spinners, Temptations, the Blue Notes. I have a lot of that. Now, there's some other genres that I like, but Motown's, it's up there as one of my favorites. I also like the glam rock era. I like the Bon Jovis. I like that era of music too. As you can see, my taste is well rounded. But one of my favorite eras is Motown. Your favorite food? What do you like to eat? If you had to eat a food, and it just mine's pizza. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. I mean, I love it. And fortunately, we have some great pizza shops here in town too. My favorite restaurant is a local restaurant right across the border in Ohio. It's called Nicolini's. Love Nicolini's. Just great Italian food, great atmosphere. Prices are right. Just great food. Here's a good one. A best book. What's the best book? Now listen, when I ask you what's the best book that you've ever read, I want to make sure that we quantify this. A good book is something that you read and it's like, oh, that was a good book. I'll suggest it. The best book is a book that changed your life. The best book is Lawn Care Rookie or Keith or Brian is a book that where you sat that book down, you instantly went and made changes. Like your life, it changed. You put actual change into your life. That's how you know a book is powerful, when it actually translates from written word to real life application. And so I made a list of the books that I like. Bible, number one. My favorite chapters are James, Proverbs, Psalms. I love the wisdom, the inspiration, and James is a wisdom chapter. I love those applications that you can really apply to life. Those are my favorite books in the Bible. So the Bible, a book by Jack House called Duty, and a great book. I read that book. It changed my life. It changed my life and my laziness. If you want a really good book, it's Duty. Duty it's a religious book, but I think if you'll read it through, you'll see how it relates to everything you do in your life, especially if you're a person who likes to quit things. Duty is an excellent book, second best book I've ever read. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, this did not change the application like from written word to practical life, but what it did do is it changed my thinking. It was a book that I couldn't put down, and I actually read it from cover to cover probably in a couple days, and literally, changed my thinking. A great book for that. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. There's parts of that book that not only changed my thinking, but it put application of real life, things to my life. Great book I'm going to mention right now, Mike Murdoch's Purpose. For people who are looking for their purpose in life, buying the books from Mike Murdoch, Purpose, is excellent. Just really changed my thinking, changed my life, and really focusing on what is my purpose in life. And these are excellent books. Those are mine. Let's know yours. Best sitcom. What do you guys like to watch? It could be from any era. Mine was The Wonder Years. I own the Wonder Years DVD series. I think I still watch them today. I've watched every episode probably 2 or 3 times. I loved The Wonder Years. I just thought The Wonder Years was the best sitcom that was ever written. And then, when it finally went off the air, I think the way they ended the sitcom was the absolute best I've ever seen. They tied everything in. And what I liked about it was on the first one, the pilot, Kevin comes in with that voice and said, hey, that's my friend Paul. He's allergic to everything. And when they ended it, as they went down every character and what they became in life, and he said, yes, here's Paul. He's still allergic to everything. I think the key to great writing is tying everything in a nice, neat little bow and putting it out. And just the way they finish it, the writing, the content, going through Kevin's life, going through the Vietnam War and how it affected people in those times. Excellent. Best ever. I just still today, there's nothing that's even been close to it for me. All right, last question. Great question here. If I came to where you lived and I had to visit some places that it's just unique to your area, what would it be? Like, what would you take me? Or would you say, hey, John, you got to try this food, or you got to try this place? Now, where I'm from, small town above Pittsburgh, if you came here, we were known for hot dogs. We have Coney Island. And just about 20 minutes south of us, we got another hot dog shop called Brighton Hot Dog Shop. If you came here, those are two things. If you like hot dogs, we're very well known. So Coney Island, since 1923, we've had a Coney Island. excellent hot dogs. We're also very well known for pizza. We have a couple pizza shops that are just absolutely phenomenal. One of them is Mr. Pizza, up on the east side of town, and on the southern part of town we have a place called Mangino's. Just absolutely phenomenal pizza shops. We're kind of known for that. We have some good Mexican restaurants too. So we're kind of known for, we have a well-balanced, we have Mexican food here, we have Syrian food here, we have a place called Mary's, excellent place to eat. So if you ever roll through town north of Pittsburgh, you'd want to have Coney Island hot dogs. Our pizza's phenomenal. So that's where I would tell you, hey, listen, and we have some really cool waterfalls here. We're one of the very few places that have two unique waterfalls, and one in Lawrence County. We have Cascade, and then we have Quaker Falls out towards the Ohio border. Just some very scenic things that you could look at. So that's my time. So I'm challenging Brian Shane, top notch lawn care rookie, and Keith Kalfas to answer some questions, some fun questions. I think there's a lot of meat in here that we can help each other. It's just interesting to see what kind of things, how people differ from genres of music, and it's the little things that differentiates ourselves. And I just curious, it's, hey, lawn care rookie, what do you like to do? So answer some of these questions. I understand if you don't, it's no big deal, but it's just something I wanted to do in 2016. Just call you out. I might call some more people out here pretty soon, do some videos, get a couple, see if we can get a couple going, and then maybe after we do a couple of them, then we can get a couple more going. Just have some fun, like mowing and growing. Mowing and growing, I'm calling you out. From Pittsburgh to Australia, I want you to answer these questions. I want you to see what you like. All right. Hey guys, take a little break from business, enjoy life, take some break from social media, clear your head out, meditate, enjoy the little things in life. And here, I'm going to leave you with this. The other morning, it was about 20 after 7. I was taking my daughter to school, and I pulled up to a stop sign. And over on the next hillside, the sun was rising. And I looked over at the hillside, and I said, Kayla, check that out. This is probably the most beautiful thing you'll see all day today. And it's the most thing that people overlook the most, because we're so focused on our phones and our tablets and our life that we actually miss out on some of the greatest things in life. And one of them is that beautiful sunset in the morning, as it come up over the hills and it lit the whole sky yellow, and then there was still that darkness still where the light met the darkness, and it was really neat, a really good contrast, and I really enjoyed looking at that. And we sat there for a few minutes, and I just let my daughter see that. What an awesome earth we live in. And so guys, have fun. Happy New Year. I'll be making a few more videos in the future. Hopefully some of these guys will start answering some of these questions. We'll have some more videos, some interesting videos, and enjoy your week.